Hello Sagittarius! Welcome back to the channel, or if it's your first time here, welcome. Okay, so we start off the month with trying to make a decision about something, Sag. Two of Swords has to do with having two choices. Swords represent thoughts, ideas, knowledge, wisdom. And Two of Swords talks about when we're having a hard time making a choice between one thought or the other, one direction or the other. It can kind of mean that you're in stasis or in a stagnant position. If you don't take action on something, it usually means inaction. So, and I'm seeing that lasting thing. There's something that is potentially on your mind that you're having a hard time choosing about whether to go left or right with it. But you're going to have a lot more mental clarity during the middle of the month. If you see all this blue color in the cards, that's usually a sign of mental clarity. When things open up, when things are clear, like when you think of a clear day. And really this Ace of Wands says a lot about that too. So if you're struggling with a decision at the beginning of the month, you may just try to put it on pause till the middle of the month, and you might have some more clarity on that, Sag. I also see that it's a very fertile time for you. This is a time of abundance. It's a time of prosperity. It's a time when all things are growing. I kind of get that this decision may be between being satisfied, feeling like all things are yours, and feeling like you have to choose between this and some fire sign. So that could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or someone that fits the archetype of this King of Wands energy. King of Wands is usually very eccentric. He's usually one of a kind. He's very passionate, fiery energy. He's usually got big ideas. And I always think of Richard Branson when I think of this card, or Mozart. Mozart or Walt Disney are both archetypes of King of Wands. So I kind of get the sense that the choice that you're trying to make, Sag, may be involved between trying to choose your own abundance and satisfaction and pleasure, potentially versus this King of Wands and not wanting to leave him out in the cold. Because Five of Coins means a loss of some sort. It may be abandoning someone. It may be, usually this person is out in the cold and this person is comforting them. So I'm seeing you wanting to comfort someone, potentially even yourself. But you're having a hard time moving forward because you're not wanting to hurt someone. But you do have the potential. She's also sitting on this new moon. So I'm really seeing this as you, Sag, male or female. With this new moon, the difficulty in decision and seeing that you are in this place of abundance and prosperity and, the good things are coming to you, things are growing around you. I'm seeing it almost in direct contrast to this King of Wands and not wanting to leave someone out in the cold. It's potentially also, Sag, that you could be partnering with someone who's a King of Wands and there's someone else who's getting left out in the cold, who's experiencing that financial loss while you experience riches and abundance. There's something going on there. You may be leaving an old situation behind to follow, some sort of offer or big idea that really does put you on the path to prosperity and abundance, but you're concerned, you may be hesitant in moving forward on it around this new moon because you're concerned about the potential financial losses or leaving someone out in the cold is what I'm reading from this. But I'm going to encourage you to potentially wait on making this decision and make it in the middle of the month because you've got a lot more clarity happening here. I do see, it's interesting, there is some way that you're hesitating on moving forward on this new idea or this new venture because this is Ace of Wands in reverse. Now, when cards show up in reverse, the energy of them is there for us, Sag, and this is fire, this is your element, which has to do with vitality, energy, passion, motivation, all those things that propel us forward like fire does. It's fuel. And aces are always new beginnings. But when it's in reverse like this, it's saying that this new energy is here for you, this new spring, this new step, new vitality is there, but there's some sort of fear, doubt, or resistance that's blocking it. Or that it's just keeping it under the surface for right now. And I'm seeing that it may have to do with your doubting yourself. This is Eight of Swords, which has to do with feeling powerless, feeling like you're stuck, you're captive, that you don't have the energy, you don't have the ability, you don't have the whatever it may be that you need. And that's a falsehood. In this card, we can see that she's wearing this red cloak of fire, the color of blood, the color of passion, the color of vitality, energy. And she actually can walk out of these swords at any time. She's free to go. But because of her beliefs, it's keeping her there. These swords are all these limiting beliefs that are surrounding her. So what limiting beliefs are keeping you from moving forward, potentially stuck in indecisive energy in November, Sag? What's going on with that? Because the luck is changing. Tides are turning. You may not want things to change. This is the Wheel of Fortune, and this is a great card. This is Major Arcana, which means the natural evolution of time. Time changes all things. And in the upright position, it talks about letting things evolve naturally at their correct pace, according to divine timing. In the reverse position, it's saying that you may be trying to hold things back. You're fearful about moving forward, or that you're trying to push things faster than they can go. I'm actually seeing it's more of a delay feeling, like not feeling like you have the ability or the power to move forward. That's what this delay of the Ace of Wands is about too. And it may be that there's someone that you're either in competition with, this Queen of Cups, or that this is a remnant of something from the past. This could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This is usually representative of a water sign. But there's something, I kind of get the sense that someone's raining on your parade, Sag. I don't know what it is, but it's making you feel power. You're getting too much in your head, is what I'm going to say. Don't overthink this. Because there is new energy, new vitality to you. There's a new spring. This is also the card that reminds me of a baton twirler at the beginning of a parade. They're the first one out front. It's like the new thing is coming in, the new thing is happening, and they're signaling it. It's also the person who's the active element in a race where they're like running with it. This is going for it. This is complete go for it energy. And this is saying, I can't, I'm powerless, I can't move, I can't do anything. I'm just captive, I can't do anything. So turn that around, Sag. Whatever needs to change, let the change happen. The change is happening anyway. You can either get on board with it or you could resist it or fear it. So that's what, when Wheel is in reverse, there's fear, doubt, or resistance towards letting things evolve naturally. So I get there is a change happening mid-month. Embrace it and run with it. Don't give in to these self-limiting, self-doubting thoughts. And if there's any sort of tangle with a water sign, don't give over to succumbing to thoughts that you're powerless in the situation. It's only going to deplete your own power as Magician. Magician is the card that says, I am, I can do it, I create. What I say is what becomes real. He imagines things from this etheric realm and brings them down into reality through his focus and his attention. If you are doubting yourself, you won't be able to access this, Sag. And you have they both wear the same red cloak of capability, of passion, of energy, of desire, of motivation. So don't doubt yourself mid-month. I get a lot of indecision for you here in November, and I'm going to encourage you to step forward with it. Try to explore what is it that's making you hesitate? Because you Sages usually don't hesitate. What is making you feel powerless? If anything, what thoughts of yours are encircling you that are keeping you in static or in the same space, feeling powerless? And what about the natural evolution of time and the natural happenstance of change are you resisting or fearing? I'm going to say it's going to be really helpful to you to go with the flow. Middle of November. Let this thing come in. Don't doubt, don't overthink things, and don't resist the natural turning of events. Let go, explore what doubts, fear, or resistance you may have mid-month towards something, Sag. That's going to help you. And then I see that you get some insight here towards the end of the month. This is Page of Swords. This could be somebody really like watching you. Or this could just be that you've come to a conclusion about something. You've come to identify what your beliefs are on something. So this is very insightful, Page of Swords. And it's the younger side of us. So I'm going to say, look at how you used to think when you... Page of Swords can be very blunt. And Sagittarius is known for, saying things very bluntly. So you may just need to be very clear and blunt with your communication around the full moon, especially as it has to do with work, with your day-to-day schedules or routines. Like if some of you just need to say, I can't do that anymore. I'm not getting paid what I'm worth. That's what Six of Coins in reverse says. This is resources and balance and compensation of value. You may need to be very blunt about what you feel is like not a good investment of time versus what the return that you're getting out of it. If you're seeing something as being unfair or unreasonable, or that the value, you're not being valued towards the end of the month, you may just need to say, like, this is what I believe. I know my worth. This is what I think. This is what I'm saying. This is conviction. So you're going to come to some sort of the month and address any sort of inequality that you may be seeing, to right those scales or balances. And then I see that you have Magician energy coming in towards the end of the month, but you really need to embrace it. This means that you can do it. This is the I Am card. This is a card of focus, intention, power, creation. It's the first numbered card of the major arcana, right after 0, which is Fool, which is taking that leap of faith. And Magician creates his reality based upon all the resources before him. He knows he has everything he needs. And he creates what he wants. He manifests it through the power and the focus of his mind. So what is preventing you, Sag, at the end of the month from knowing that you are the creator of your own results? Are you still hung up in not believing, or like these limiting thoughts? What is it that you need to remove in terms of fear, doubt, or resistance to really embody this Magician energy and go forward? That's what I'm really seeing. It's really a month of self-confidence and the need to embrace self-confidence instead of indecision. And you can lean on this guy. King of Wands knows how to go forward. He's a big thinker. He's a good archetype for you this month. He is bold, charismatic, thinks big thoughts, has big dreams. He's fiery, he's passionate. He's going out and doing the things he wants to accomplish. He's a king. I have the card of abundance and prosperity and satisfaction here. So what is the tangle? What are you weighing? Are you afraid to leave someone out in the cold or behind? Is that really what's holding you back? I see this bandaged head here, and I'm wondering who is it? Are you victimizing yourself because you feel like you don't want to victimize someone else? It's a question for you, Sag, this month. And then at the end of the month, I see an offer of love coming in. This could be from you, Sag, or to you. This is when the cups represent the heart and heart energy and messages. So this is the card of the messenger of the heart. So this could be either from you or to you, messages of love. This could be something involving a water sign, so Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But this is really wearing your heart on your sleeve. And this is something of love coming into you, or you sending it out at that end of the month. So that is my reading for you, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm also going to pull some love cards, or a love card from Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels deck. And I'm going to pull another card from her Archangel Oracle deck. So let's see what's coming up for Sagittarius for November regarding love, whether you're single or in a relationship. I'm getting this card wants to come out. True love. So I'm really seeing this related to the end of the month here with this Knight of Cups card. And this has to do with expression of love. So true love could be showing whether you're already in a partnership or new love is coming in, but it really has to do with expression. Knight has to do with wearing your heart on your sleeve, someone else potentially expressing that with you, but true love is the message that's coming in there, Sag. And then for the Archangel card, what message wants to come through for Sagittarius? Sagittarius for November. What energy is going to be most beneficial for Sag? Prioritize. Okay, that's really going to help you. The message on this card is focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. So if that's what's going to serve you, maybe you're tangling with too many things here, Sag, or you don't know whether to go left or right. Put them in order and just say, I'm going to do things in order from one to the other. That's really going to serve you this month. So that's my reading, Sag. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those below. I love reading and responding to those. I do have a special for Halloween going on for readings. I've got some sales on readings for the 1 hour reading, the half an hour reading, relationship reading, or 3-card reading. If you enjoyed this reading, feel free to give it a thumbs up or share it with another Sagittarius who you think might enjoy it. And as always, I just want to thank everyone so much for watching Yours in the Stars.